What's up, guys? It's Sports Guys on 12 here, Zach here, and today we got breaking news that Thrill Dragster is retiring the Thrill Dragster. We'll get into this and much more, possible replacements and the benefits of it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications to be notified when our next video is uploaded, and let's get started here. So, as you see on this Twitter post by Tony Clark, you can see that the roller coaster has been retired. If you probably read it already if you're watching this video, or maybe not, depending on what your knowledge on this is. But in exact words, the tweet by Tony Clark says this: "We have an important update to share regarding our Thrill Dragster roller coaster. After 19 seasons in operation with 18 million riders experiencing the world's first roller coaster, Thrill Dragster, as you know it, is being retired. However, Cedar Point's legacy of ride innovation continues. Our team is hard at work creating a new and reimagined ride experience. We'll share more details and information at a later date." So, if you read that, the way that it's worded, it doesn't directly indicate that it's going to be demolished or taken down or replaced with something completely new. It says phrases like, is being retired, they're creating a new and reimagined ride experience. They really didn't indicate that they were going to be taking down the ride from that. When this ride opened in 2003, it was the world's tallest coaster and the world's fastest coaster. That record was eventually broken in 2005 when King the Cow opened, but that's not what the video is about. It's the original roller coaster, the first of its kind, and it has a height of 420 feet, and it launches you down the track at 120 miles an hour in 3.8 seconds. And it uses a hydraulic launch, which you can blame for probably most of its downtime, because that hydraulic launch is a pain if you're a business like Cedar Point and you don't want to be spending money on that. It's probably the big reason why it's been down this whole time, aside from that incident that happened a year ago, which kept it closed for the whole 2022 season. But anyway, talked about the ride experience. You would hop in. You'd be in these cars that look like Thrill Dragsters. You'd be launched down the track at 120 miles an hour, 3.8 seconds. You would go up, twist in a top hat, which gave an incredible view of the skyline in Millennium Forest specifically, because you're pointing straight at it. But also the view towards the back of the park, where Steel Vengeance is, and also the front of the park by where Raptor and Gatekeeper is. It was just a really cool view there. You travel back down, you go through a spiral to the right, and before you know it, you're back down to the bottom, you cross through the finish line, and that's basically the end of the ride. And the really short ride time, is also a reason why people don't really like it. It's only like 20 or so seconds, maybe less. I don't remember off the top of my head. That'll bring us into what they can do with this ride, possible replacements, and what they'll do with it. Obviously they can take down the ride and build something different there. And if they do that, they're gonna have to build something really big and really popular, something that's gonna please the crowd of enthusiasts. But besides the obvious option there, I'm sure they can do something there where they can keep the ride there, and they can install LSM launch, or if they really feel like a compressed air launch, but an LSM launch would be the best bet, and they would have to get it over the top hat. They would set it back down, and it would have maybe they would add a little more to the layout. Not saying they have a lot of space to do it, but if they can make it work, I think that would be beneficial. It would definitely make it longer, which will please the crowd. It will add to that duration, which is going to be good for the reputation and overall ride of Thrill Dragster. And the benefits of this, you won't have to deal with the maintenance nightmare of a hydraulic launch system. And it'll be less pain on the inspectors and all that stuff. And when they do this, they can they can refurbish the track existing if they go the way that I was mentioning, and make it a lot safer, and tighten those bolts up and ensure that they won't come off. And honestly, that is what I see happening, because I've just read electrical markings, and that's really all we have seen so far. I mean, again, there's not a lot of information here, so if I seem to be repeating myself, that's most likely the reason why. Honestly, when I saw the post, I was obviously I was not really happy, but I was more in shock, because, I thought they were gonna, by how they did it, I thought they were gonna, take down the ride, directly, but we didn't see that, and now it kind of leaves us here to speculate and see what they can put in there. Honestly, what I basically said before, they can either redo the ride, keeping the same backbone of the ride, but basically just adding more to it and making it safer, or they can add a new layout to the ride, which would obviously be probably the most direct option, honestly. They don't have a lot of land to work with, but if they come out with a really good plan, it could happen. Obviously no one wants to see this ride go, but it could happen, and we don't know yet. There's not a lot of information for us to look at here from the tweet that Tony Clark posted on Tuesday morning. But that about does it, because just a full little bit of analysis on the situation here. Again, I don't have a lot of ideas on what they could put in for Dragster if they decide to completely take it out. They would just have to deliver, though, if that was the case. It's gonna do it. We don't know a lot of information yet, but I'm sure whatever they do with the roller coaster, it's gonna be big, and hopefully it's gonna deliver and it's gonna be good. So, that's gonna do it. A little bit of analysis on the ride. Hopefully you guys enjoy your evening. We'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out the Dollywood video, because that thing's posted and up. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah.